mother was across and his father was across from me. Two people faced two people, and above that poor woman's head was a red backpack full of dynamite that had been stolen from a mining camp, and it was burning, ready to ignite. And I talked to that young man, that boy, for a little bit, and then I turned and looked down. And when I turned to look down, the bomb went off, and when it went off, it killed that woman. Used the luggage rack as the shrapnel for the device. So it killed that woman fast, killed that boy's father fast, and then it killed that boy. It took about 4 hours for him to die. And it should have killed me. I had a cut artery and cut vein. It blew my ears in so I don't hear, and it scrambled my brain up. It's called a cranial bleed. And I don't know why I lived that night. I should not have. There was no good reason to get through that night, nor was there a good reason to get through the next 10 days. I had gas gangrene and renal failure, and the U.S. Air Force came in at 141. They evacuated us out, and they're very brave men and women. They would come in, they tie their guns to their back so that they could do what they needed to do medically, and then if needed, they would be able to shoot their way out. Now, luckily enough, that was not the case. We were able to come out of town without exchanging gunfire. But I went through many surgeries and was full of rage and bitterness and resentment because, once you kill a child, there's a tear somewhere in the fabric of the universe, and it's so hard to repair that. And I was full of rage and bitterness and could not figure out a way through it. It was I was at the front edge of when people really could focus on post-traumatic stress. And on one of those terrible days when I was so jacked up on booze and pills, those were the two things I used to blunt that rage. That boy came back. I was trying to do something as simple as this on a guitar, and my hands wouldn't work. And that boy came back, blue eyes. He just came and sat at my shoulder and didn't talk, didn't say a word, and didn't have to. I mean, at that point, that was when I saw that, you carry rage like that, it doesn't do any good. What worked at the moment he came was for me to learn to be grateful for what was left, no matter if I couldn't walk or couldn't hear or couldn't think. Man, anything that keeps us alive, like tonight. I mean, we were all in Eden tonight. Not one of us is bleeding out. We're not trying to stop somebody from bleeding out. That was the start of getting better. Now, I'm not saying it's done because, when that boy got killed up here in that race, that triggers a lot of stuff. There's got to be a way for us to get through life without killing everybody's kids. That is just, I just don't get it. How long ago? It's 16 years, every day, of course I know, forget his face, of course I don't, it's like a crystal vase, these broken fingers, some things don't heal, I can't wake up from a dream, when the dream is real, these broken fingers. Forget his eyes, his silhouette, of course I do. don't. Of course I don't forget there are blue eyes, silhouette. There is a debt, it's a debt I don't forget. These broken fingers, some things don't heal. I can't wake up from a dream when the dream is real. These broken fingers. I don't forget, etched like a crystal vase. I don't forget there is a debt. How long ago? It's 16 years, every day. Of course I know, forget his face. I don't. It's like a crystal vase. These broken fingers, some things don't heal. I can't wake up from a dream when the dream is real. These broken fingers. These broken fingers.